Hello everyone and welcome back to more Ratchet Deadlocked. Today we are going to be making our way back to Dreadzone Station to go and compete in the Avenger tournament. Let's go.
Clank, did you see me out there against that shell shock guy? Yeah, I saw. Oh, yeah.
You worry me, Ratchet.
Come on, Clank. Can't I just enjoy the moment?
Do you realize how many other heroes they have killed? Here, watch this.
And now for a Vox News action update.
The new season of Dreadzone is underway and on pace to break ratings records once again. This year's contestants include the notorious mafia crime boss known as Ratchet, seen here at his Mokhtar estate.
And to think that other networks actually call him a hero.
It's truly sad, Dallas. Other notable contestants include Ratchet's ruthless robotic accomplice, Clank.
I never did like the look of him, Juanita.
I'm just glad he's off the streets, Dallas. And lucky for us, the Vox All-Star Exterminator crew is headed once again by five-time Grand Champion Ace Hardlight. Last season, Ace shocked the galaxy by terminating a record 13 contestants, including Captain Starshield, the Brown Ranger, and Mad Monkey McKnight.
Dreadzone's 6 trillion fans are in for some unbelievable action over the coming weeks.
They certainly are, Dallas.
Yeah, I remember hearing about Ace Hardlight when I was a kid. He was this famous hero who disappeared.
That must have been someone else. Why would a hero kill other heroes for money?
Not money, Tin Man. Fun.
I do not understand.
You traitor! Do you think this is some kind of game?
That's exactly what it is, Furball. And you're going to be the star of my highlight reel. I'll see you soon, Lombax.
Okay, so I know a lot of people...
You're busy with the fighting and the jumping and the hurting, but I have a new bot upgrade for you.
So I'd like to mention a lot of people are very, I guess negative towards how Ratchet is, how he's immediately up for being in a gladiator tournament to suddenly shifting. But to be fair, Ratchet just kind of found out that, one childhood, one person he knew about during his childhood did kind of kill a lot of people and everything. On top of that, again, after seeing that and everything, just like, yeah, I'm going to shift my tone about this whole thing. And that's what I think is the case for Ratchet, where it's just like, okay, I think I've had my fun now. I kind of need to stop, I need to stop goofing around. Anyway, now we're going to go to the upgrades, where we're actually able to upgrade our BattleBots right now. We've gotten quite a few things for them. So I think what I'm going to do first is grab the Pale Rider outfit, skin for them, because it looks really nice. On top of that, though, we could get the Bounty Hunter bot, Bounty Hunter head, but I don't like it, honestly. And I honestly prefer the Dreadzone 3031 just because it looks really nice in my opinion. But anyway, we're going to get the Go Comet A for them, on top of the Shield Link, which is really nice, and the BOGO, which is their sniper rifle, which is, again, really helpful.
Watch the Dreadzone matches. They're too scary.
Fair enough, Al. Fair enough. Anyway, now that we're done with that, we're going to go double check the vendor really quick, because I think I might have missed out on a weapon I can get. Soon, my beloved. Soon. And we're going to go grab a wrench upgrade really quick, which just means our wrench will do more damage.
Requested that you compete in the next tournament before moving on to anything else. The Battle Dome transport is waiting.
Thank you, Clank. I'm going to do that. So let's go and fly to the Battle Dome.
The action is hot in the Battle Dome as Ratchet takes on the Avenger tournament. If he can survive this grueling series of challenges, he will earn the rank of Avenger. Get ready for the speed round. Oh, the humanity.
Yeah, so we just need to kill a lot of enemies within the time limit. That's it. And also, as you all probably noticed, the DZ Strikers have a new coat of paint on them. And are now slightly different enemies. They're basically the same in all brutal honesty. They still do like everything before. And the dropships also have a recolor now, which is really cool, honestly. I like it. I like the blue versions of these guys. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue just annihilating all these guys with the fusion rifle, because holy crud. I might swap over. Yeah, I'm going to swap over the dual Vipers really quick. Oh, nice. That was easy. Oh, we got through that in 50 seconds. That's insane. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Holy crud.
Folks, the Battle Dome is shaking with excitement. Get ready to watch Team Darkstar fight for survival as they make their way to the Tower of Power.
All right. As he said, we're going to have to make our way to the Tower of Power. What's the Tower of Power? Well, we'll find out in a bit. So let's go ahead and, first of all, annihilate these dropships, because, good lord, these things that are... are still going to be a problem. And let's go start shooting this guy really quick. Oh, lord, he's going to start launching some spikes at us. Yeah, I think this... Oh, no, there's still going to be another enemy soon. But that enemy is kind of the most unremarkable in the game. I rarely get hit by him at all. And I will say, though, it is fun to see the Hollow Shield against him, because it's... because the Hollow Shield actually can absorb all of its spikes. Or block all of its spikes, which is really cool. But aside from that, it's just one of the most just there enemies, in my opinion. It's not nearly as cool as a Wolverine's or anything like that. And it doesn't do as much damage as the Executioners, which are the guys with a giant, like, staff thing. And it's not as cool as the Leviathans or anything like that. But anyway, let's move on over here. And oh, speaking of, you know what? I always love using the B6 Obliterator against these guys. I don't know why. I just really do. It's nice. And also, we're going to use the charge boots. Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, I guess I got hit by him now, but dang. But yeah, the charge boots are really, really helpful throughout this entire game, and are really just... They're the charge boots. You'll always use them, and I think this is probably the earliest you get them in any Ratchet & Clank game. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea if that's the case or not, but hey, you literally get them after the 3rd planet in this game, which is really nice. Or 4th, technically, if you really want to get technical, but Dreadzone Station's more of a hub world than anything. But yeah. Yeah, and you have the charge boots for the rest of the game, which is really nice. Because they never get taken away from you at all, so they're always good for a quick escape. If you really need it, if you really need to anyway. Okay, so let's go bust out the good old Hunter Mines really quick to obliterate these guys, and then swap over the Dual Vipers to get just to clean it up real quick. I always find the Dual Vipers a really nice weapon to swap to if you really need to clean up some enemies. Anyway, got some more fusion rifle ammo, which is always nice, and we're going to make our way over here. Yeah, I will say there is like one bit of a criticism for this game is that they do reuse level design, but they do it in a good way where they always keep changing things up here and there, changing what enemies you fight and ammo locations and all that good stuff. And even though an objective might be the same, they do enough to differentiate so it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing again. And before, this was what you did to wrap that bomb just kind of... Well, what is going on with the bombs for Merc and Greed? Those things are just bouncing everywhere. This is the first time I've seen that happen. Yeah, this is the first time I think I've ever seen that happen. So either their bombs are glitched or something right now. Okay, that worked. There we go, we're done. Alright, took us a little longer to get through it this time, but hey, that went pretty well. Alright, let's do this thing.
Time to climb to the top of the terribly tubular Tower of Power!
And this level can be pretty difficult if you're not careful. So I'm going to be very careful about this. And I'm going to bust out the B6 Obliterator immediately because it is pretty good against the turrets because it does stagger them for a moment, which can really, really come in handy. On top of that, Dual Vipers are a must since they're the most nimble weapons I have, and since they have the shock mod, they'll be able to cut through enemies in no time. I am debating swapping back to Acid for it, only because even though shock is amazing, I think Acid's better for the Dual Vipers because it helps with their overall damage output. So I think I'll swap back to that in a moment. Okay, here we go. Let's go get rid of this guy really quick. There we go. All good. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, these little buzzer drones are can be really annoying at times because they are shockingly accurate with their shots. Whenever they fire at you anyway. Let's go continue climbing up here. You guys can tell that I've done this a billion times because as a kid, funnily enough, I would keep falling off and I really didn't like this level. Now it's kind of one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. But yeah, anyway, let's keep climbing up here. I also love it how the Tower of Power is something that, you know, Captain Quark made in the first game as an obstacle course, and in this case, Dread Zone. No.
You know, when they die.
All right, thank you, Juanita. But as I was saying, though, how originally it was just meant to be just a fun little obstacle course, and then Dread Zone was just like, hey, we're going to turn this fun little obstacle course into a death course. I love that. That is really funny to me. Anyway, we're almost at the top. There we go. Now we need to fight off some rounds. So first of all, we have to fight a nerfed version of the King Leviathan. So it shouldn't be too bad, and we need to kill one of the Executioners. Again, not too bad at all. I think we'll be able to swap to the fusion rifle in order to finish them off pretty fast. Holy crap, I killed them both in like a couple shots. Nice, and it's level 5 already. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. All right, so now let's swap to the Hunter Mine Launcher. Just up. Okay, it was glitching for a moment because I was pressing down the trigger and it wasn't working, so I don't know what was going on there. Oh yeah, Hunter Mine Launcher is doing a good job of cleaning everything up. I'm gonna swap back to Dual Vipers really quick again, just to deal with any other enemies. Actually, Dual Vipers are kind of low on ammo, so let's just swap back to the Magma Cannon. There we go. It's doing pretty good against the Swarmers as well, so that's good. And anything else I can... yeah, B6 Obliterator as well. I think some of my weapons need to start playing catch-up to the fusion rifle.
Tower of Power! He may be the first contestant to do so in the history of Dread Zone. Juanita, what do you think about that?
And now we have earned the Avenger status. Heck yeah. And we've unlocked Planet Shar, and I believe Planet Orxon, which is actually a returning planet from Ratchet & Clank 1.
We now have a new Avenger!
After making his fortune selling cigarettes to children, Ratchet went on to pilot a tanker ship for Zexon.
A week later, Ratchet got drunk and crashed his tanker into the ocean world of Equados. Who can forget these graphic images of baby seals smothered in radioactive waste? Little Coco never had a chance.
How could you? What did little Coco ever do to you?
What? Al, how can you believe these ridiculous lies?
No. I was just, you know, I mean...
Come on, guys. We need to get out of here before we all wind up dead. What's the plan?
I have been chatting with a tech droid on the operations level. She may be able to provide the blueprints for these deadlocked collars.
That's great.
But we must be very careful. Vox has eyes everywhere.
All right, so now that we've
is to have a vid comic detailing the life of Al.
Thank you, Al. Yeah, if you go back to Al's shop and everything, he will actually have new dialogue, which is really, really fun. But anyway, now that we're done with that, we're going to go back to the Battle Dome shuttle because we've got a couple more things we need to do. Since we are now an Avenger, we're able to do a couple, a few more challenges. Now let's do this thing, because this is going to get pretty fun, even though, okay, one of them is really fun. The other one can burn for all I care. Because, forget it. We're doing this one right off the bat because it's perfect chrome finish. I need to make sure I go through this whole thing without taking a hit. I hate challenges like this. I've always hated challenges like this. But I've got no choice. Okay.
Downright nasty, Juanita. Our contestant must destroy every enemy without getting so much as a scratch.
So here's the plan. I gotta play this insanely smart because this level can burn. I already failed once right now and I didn't show it because that'd be a waste of time. And I think I'll just show this one little bit of me getting hit because that was dumb anyway.
Flashback.
Firing at all these guys. Magma cannon gonna come in. Son of a...
End of flashback.
So yeah, anyway, this challenge can get pretty annoying. And if you're not careful, things are not going to go in your favor at all. So that's why I'm going to play things insanely safe for this whole fight. Okay, come on. Okay, good. We're doing pretty good so far. We're just making sure to annihilate all the enemies. Okay, kill those turrets. The minute those turrets spawn, kill them.
War is hell, Juanita, but where does that leave Dread Zone, huh?
All right, let's get rid of these stupid guys really quick. Come on, we're almost through, I think. Yeah, we're on the final round. There we go. We're done. Holy crud, that can burn. I hate not getting hits. Or I hate levels like that. But hey, we got through it like that. And I also got a skill point. I'll show off the thing really quick earlier because I did it during the first. I got the skill point during the first attempt. So, yeah, never again. I hate this level so much. All right, now we gotta get up close and personal. This one's a pretty fun one in my opinion because you get locked to the wrench, and it actually shows off how decent the wrench can be.
Cut out for him this time, Juanita. He starts the round with only a wrench for protection.
Also, if you notice, there's a few more Swarmer variants right now. Like, there's this blue Swarm variant that's showing up now, which I like them. They're funny. I think I like them more than the original Swarmer, just because they look like they're decently upgraded compared to the originals. Again, I like them. I like them. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about them. Now we're just gonna use our wrench to destroy everything here, and I think I've gotten better with the wrench as time goes on with this game, because before as a kid, I kind of stunk with it.
You know, sometimes
It was not my preferred.
Annihilation Nation, they've got a great dental plan.
I always kind of stunk at this mission growing up, but now that I'm an adult and everything, I've gotten a lot better at this mission, and I've just...
A lot of commercial time, Juanita. Let's just pray we don't have any more wardrobe.
Yeah, they're gonna say that stuff a lot, because, like, there's a lot of, like, repeating dialogue here and there. I understand that some people don't like repeating dialogue, but as someone who plays RTS games a lot, I'm okay with it. Because some line, that's just a way for lines to get engraved in your brain. All right, let's get rid of the sniper rifle guy. These guys are pretty annoying, but hey, he's down. Okay, good. Also, after playing Ratchet & Clank 1, I kind of realized how valuable the wrench can be in a lot of situations. Also, we're going to use the, Yep, there we go. Thank you for the free nanotech. I don't have to waste time trying to get that. We're trying to break that. Yeah, those mini turrets are like the main damage dealers against you for this whole level. They're kind of the only major threats. Though I can say that this level is get very difficult on Exterminator difficulty, particularly if you get shot. Not so much if you get attacked by the small fry. The small fry barely do any damage to you. Anyway, here comes some more. So I'm just going to start throwing the wrench at them and get out of here, gun dude. I'm kind of sick of your crud. Okay, cool. He's down. Okay, there's another one right there, so we got to get rid of him ASAP. Cool. I love how the Hyper Strike gives you a little bit of extra airtime. This ain't good. This ain't good. I'm almost dead. Okay. I think we're done, though. We're done. Don't know why not killing that other Swarmer. No, that Swarmer didn't count. Maybe it was one from another wave. I don't know, but it's done. Don't have to worry about this one again. Thank goodness, because I like this one. It just gets pretty stressful towards the end. And we are done with the Battle Dome missions for now. So, before we end off this episode, I definitely have enough bolts for this weapon.
I've seen assorted cheeses more dangerous than your combat bots. Bring them back to my shop and I'll give them some upgrades.
Thank you, Al. But I've already got all the upgrades I can get from him for now. But now we have access to debatably the best weapon in the game. The Arbiter. Yes, it is a Halo reference. I believe it is a Halo reference because, you know, there's a character in Halo called the Arbiter. He's one of the most beloved characters in all of Halo. And this thing is good. It's really good. Right now, it does 600 damage. Before this, only did 450 whenever it was level 1. The Arbiter is going to be your main damage dealer throughout this whole game, and given the Napalm mod, it's only going to get stronger. It's only going to be able to deal with crowds even better. This thing is a monster, and actually, you know what? No, I'm giving it Shock mod. Shock mod is really fun on this weapon. I'm also going to shift things a little bit. I'm going to turn this into Acid. And that I'm going to put Napalm back on it because Shock worked for a little bit, but Napalm seems like the better option. But anyway, I think that's where we're going to end things for now, guys. I can't wait to show off the Arbiter in the next episode of Ratchet Deadlocked. So, next time, I'm going to finish things. But next time on Ratchet Deadlocked, we are going to make our way to Planet Shar, which is going to be a bit of a difficulty spike. You'll see when we get there. So, thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day, guys. Bye!